Hey YouTube, Ed here, top of the line training, and this is a video response to PinewoodCH, I believe it is. I'm gonna check my notes real quick on that, but this is a video response to his challenge to make a PinewoodCH, yeah. To make a video response to his challenge about making a shelter without using any tools, just your hands and feet and whatever else you can use to find, but no tools at all. The only tools I have with me are I have a 9mm and I have a 17 HMR down the way there, and then all my other gear is about a quarter mile away. So what I'm going to do here, let me show you. What I'm going to do is, this is a deadfall, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and make me a lean-to down into this deadfall area. I've looked around, there really are no Widowmakers anywhere that I can see, unfortunately for my wife, so should be okay there. So I'm going to try to film all this the best I can. I hope Pinewood takes that into account, but like I said, I'm going to try to film the best I can here. You can see all the dead pine that's fallen over. I've showed you this before on some of my other videos. A lot of this damage came from Hurricane Sandy. You know, this last year at this time frame, none of this was here. All this was standing, you know, good to go. But like I said, Hurricane Sandy come through, and just the remnants of it. It wasn't even the direct hurricane. It was just part of it. So anyway, I'm going to start getting some poles together and start laying my foundation here for my shelter. So let me walk around here and see what I can find. I think I see some right here, so I can get my hands on them, break them up a little bit. Alright, I got that up right there. What I'm going to do now is just try to get this base squared away. Let's see here. There's some roots. Get all this junk out of here. like I said, guys, I'm gonna try to film as much as I can. I've got a good little base set up in there. I'm gonna go collect some more poles. I'm gonna have to, well, here, let me see if I can get some more of these right here. Like that right there. Just start collecting what I can. That thing's half that decent work. Some of this is sort of rotted, but more limbs. Big old crow up there. Alright, let me take what I have so far, see if I can see what I can do with it here. Like I said, right there, the back, that root of that tree, base of that tree, provide a good wind stop. Then I think I can get these limbs tight enough together to make a nice cover, and see what else I can find maybe to throw on top of it. But we'll just take it step by step. I don't want to get too hot here. Today is Saturday, February 23rd, I believe, and the main thing here is it was about 40 degrees this morning. I think that's the high. Pretty warm for February, but anyway, let me got some of these poles up here. What I'm trying to do on the end down here, get that thing lodged in. Lodged in the ground there, so it doesn't slip out on me. And what I'm doing too is with these little limbs, I'm resting . Okay, YouTube, I'm back with you. Building a shelter with no tools or no lashings, any kind of modern equipment, I guess, is what it comes down to. I'll make the scenario. I went out to the woods. I guess I got lost. And the video response challenge is to make a shelter with no tools. And this is coming from PinewoodCH. He's out of Switzerland. He makes some really good videos. And so, I'm going to continue looking for more equipment here, or as you were, more material. And I wish I could find some equipment, to be honest with you. But it really, it's a good challenge, because it just goes to show you what you can do. Now, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue looking for limbs, but I'm going to gather up, I'm going to try to gather up some small limbs, stuff like that right there, and start laying it in to the gaps there. Try to fill them gaps up the best I can. So stay with me, YouTube. I'll be back with you as soon as I can. Okay, YouTube, Ed back with you. Top of the line training, doing the video response to PinewoodCH out of Switzerland. Built a shelter with no tools, no ties, no tools, anything but nothing, using nothing but your hands, feet, knees, legs, whatever, and other trees and stuff like that used to break the stuff that I have there right now. Now what I've done is I've filled in a lot of places there, and I'm going to continue to do so. Go ahead and get some of this on film here of me trying to pick up some loose debris. So stay with me, and here I go. Alright, coming in with more debris here. Let me throw this on top. Let me set the camera up right quick, and we'll get it on there. Stay with me. Whoops. Whoa, Colonel. Whoa. Alright. Let me get this, get in here. Oh, there goes the camera. Strike! Hope we're still running. I will not edit that out. Shit. Alright, we're still working there. A little fuzzy though. Okay. I think everything's okay, guys. Alright. Hopefully. I'll leave that in there. What happens sometimes, stuff like that. As long as I didn't damage my equipment or lose my equipment, I'm just going to see if I can see here. Everything's good to go. You know, that's the main thing. Like I said, what I'm doing here is just laying various pieces throughout, filling up holes the best I can. And then when I get done with that, I'll show you what I'm going to do next. But main thing right here is to get a good foundation, which this is pretty sturdy. This is pretty sturdy. I mean, some of these limbs are dead, but alright, YouTube, I'm going to try to see if I can break this. The end of it is on a tree, and then I got this tree here as leverage, and let's see if we can break this off. Pretty tough. Oh, there we go. And you can see a nice limb with a lean-to. So that's how you can break. That's one way to break limbs and stuff without any tools. Okay, YouTube, head back. I'm going to shoot a little bit of this with my iPhone. I went and got another camera, but I'm going to use this iPhone real quick for some of this. Alright, I'm going to take off some of this bark. As you can see, get what I can. If you can ever find this like this, and you especially don't have any tools, I mean, it can really fill some gaps in the shelter. So let me run this up there and see if I can pick it up. There we go. I was starting to get a little hot. Well, like I said, I had to go get cameras. I went ahead and got all my gear and brought it over there. I'm thinking about staying the night in this shelter I'm building for PinewoodCH challenge. Build a shelter without any tools or equipment. And this is what I have so far. It's coming along. I don't know if that's going to be a comfortable bed or not. But, you know, I'll make it work. We'll see what we can do. If it's not, if it doesn't, I'll just come right out here and put up a tarp or something and sleep right here. This on it. No big deal. It's probably going to go down to in the 20s tonight. So I'm just throwing this on here now. So I'm going to continue on grabbing some more bark. We got bark right here as well. See if I can peel some of this off and get it on the shelter. So stay with me and I'll be back to you as soon as I can. Alright guys, Ed back with you, top of the line training, doing the video response to PinewoodCH, build a shelter with no tools. I went to look for some more bark and I found some. And I just wanted to show you guys. I'm going to try to take it off while I film as well. But you can see, if you just look around here, you can find the resources. But, I mean, if they're there. So look at this. There's a nice piece of bark, you know, stop rain coming in, stuff like that. So I'm going to take off as much as I can here. And stay with me. I'll get it back on the shelter. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, YouTube, Ed back with you. You can see I've made some progress gathering limbs and bark from the trees. So I'm going to continue to do this, and I'm going to get some debris, other debris, and start throwing on top as well. Get this thing locked down. Starting to lose light. It's getting late. It's probably about 4 o'clock. Now this is taking a long time. Primarily, number one reason I'm taking my time, and however, my battery died in my other camera, so you know, got to deal with that. But anyway, this is what it looks like so far. Let me see if I can bend down here and get you up in there. There it is on the inside. I'll probably close that gap up there a little bit too. But stay with me and we'll continue to work on it. Okay, YouTube, Ed back with you. As you can see, the shelter's coming along. I found a lot of bark off of some of the trees, but it's getting late and I got to start filling this thing in, plus get the bed roll, or get the base of the shelter down there squared away as well. So take a look at the bark here. So it's coming along pretty well. I mean, if I had more time and such, I would arrange that bark in there. You know, if I had to continually, and that's what you would do if you're stuck here, you would continually work on fixing up your shelter the best you can. This particular thing would be for one night, maybe 2 nights. If it became a torrential downpour or a big windstorm, I would be in trouble. Just, you know, simple fact, guys, you come to the woods, highly recommend bringing some kind of cover, some kind of you know, blanket type thing, like one of those emergency bivvies or something like that. Cordage, because you know, if I had some cordage, I could tie this thing off, make a nice like frame there, tie it up together, tie those limbs in there together, and have something really strong for wind or whatever. As well, if I, you know, brought my emergency space blanket, or even one of those real cheap rain ponchos, or even a garbage bag, I could split it and make a nice, like I said, make a frame, tie it or tape it in there somehow, and have a good shelter. But I don't have that anyway. That's not part of the rules. The rules are build a shelter with no tools or any items other than what's in the woods. So I'm using trees, I'm using my hands, my feet, my knees, my legs, my whole body actually, to break these limbs up and find what I can find and make it tight. Now, like I said, I'm running out of daylight. I still have to set up camp. I got to get a fire going, etc., etc. So now my next step is I'm going to start throwing debris, pine. I'm going to break off actually some of these pine boughs here and lay them around on top as well, and just keep filling it in best I can with whatever I can find at this time. So stay with me. I'll get right back to you. Okay, YouTube, PinewoodCH, I guess that stands for channel, I'm not sure, but anyway, he's out of Switzerland, and he had a challenge: build a lean-to, or not a lean-to, but build a shelter, any kind of shelter you want, using no tools, no cordage, no nothing. And I guess you could have used cordage if you could have found some vines, or if I could have found some vines, or cut some bark off and strip it in that fashion. Really didn't have time to do that. I did what I did. I used the base of the tree root here that fell over, and then I put some poles, broken poles. I broke a bunch of limbs, put them there, and kept filling in the gaps. And then I put the pine boughs over it, and now I'm going to do the final touch for tonight. Alright, YouTube, Ed here, top of the line trainer, doing PinewoodCH. Build a shelter with no tools. And pinewood, this is what I'm going to come up with now. I do have some holes here. I'm losing light, but I would put pine boughs in here. All I have pine bough wise, actually there are some live. I don't want to go cut any live ones, but I am going to stay the night here. I'll show you some of that later. But I'll go get my bedroll, put it down, and set that up like that. So as far as the challenge goes, Pinewood, this is what I come up with. I'll take you inside here in a second, let you look at it from here. But as you can see, I can lay down, I can even scoot down, and it's a little muddy in here, but I can still lay down pretty good. And right here, water wouldn't be hitting me. But anyway, I'll bring you inside now and let you take a look at it from inside. Hold one. Palace now. And this is it from the inside. Like I said, I do have some holes here and such, but it would be good. It's going to be good for tonight. If it was snowing, it would be okay as well. But this is what it is. So I'll be sleeping here tonight, at least try to. See how it goes. That's it, YouTube. Pinewood. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me take you, hold on real quick. Let me walk you around the top here, see what we got. Let's see. So it's pretty good. I mean, I can stay there tonight, which I will. Of course, I'm going to get a sleeping bag and whatnot, but point is, if I had to, I could stay here. So Anyway, again, Ed, top of the line training. Please subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one real soon. Take care. God bless. Let's go look at the shelter from the night perspective. Here's the shelter. Okay, I've got a book to read, and I've got a magazine to read. I think I brought my reading light that clips on to a book, and you can read with it, hopefully. Again, is the hooch. We got a magazine in there, American Hunter. And in that plastic bag is a big piece of foam. I'll use that as a pillow tonight. YouTube bed here, top of the line training. I don't know what time it is. I just got settled in here. I'm actually pretty damn comfortable. You know, I don't know what the temperature is going to be like, but I'm guessing it's going to get down to 30 anyway. But I think I'll be all right in this setup here. I got both bags going. I think it's rated for negative something. With that being said, I'm gonna do some reading. I got some water right up here if I need it. I got some food here. I got a magazine and a book. Lose my glasses. But it's gonna get cold, I can tell. It's already cold. But anyway, I think I'll be all right here. Like I said, I got both bags on. And I'm pretty comfortable here, actually. So we'll see how it goes. I'll report back to you if I get up. But if I don't get up, I'm gonna try not to get up. And I'm gonna try to wake up fairly early, hopefully by 7 at the latest. 7:30, 8. It's probably gonna be real damn cold then, so get that fire burning and make a cup of coffee, some breakfast, and take it from there. My hands are very freaking cold right now, so I'm gonna call it a night. YouTube, like I said, if I get up, I'll post with you. I don't know what freaking time it is right now. That's what's irritating as hell. So anyway, we'll get back to you later. Take care. All right, YouTube. Morning. It's a little brisk this morning, chilly, but slept very well. Well, pretty well anyway. And tossed and turned a lot, but it worked out good. Worked out good.